Welcome everyone to Every Strand Counts with your host, Dana Wilson. Thank you for joining us for Piecing Hair Growth Together Summit Speaker Series. We'll get started here shortly, so please take this time to share with others so they can partake and enjoy this powerful conversation. We'll be right back.
In audio.
All right, welcome everyone to Every Strand Counts, Piecing Hair Growth Together Speaker Series. This series is sponsored by Piecing Hair Growth Together Summit. This series highlights the voices, the vision, and the expertise behind the Piecing Hair Growth Together Summit. This series is designed to give you just a little glimpse at behind the scenes look into the conversations shaping how we understand hair loss, hair growth, and whole body wellness. And in this space, we create conversations that don't just inform you, we invite you to think deeper and maybe just a little differently as well. So here at Every Strand Counts, we truly believe that every strand counts. Every root, every lesson, every experience, and every legacy makes a difference in our lives. The show creates space for conversations that educate, empower, and restore confidence with leaders, authors, and entrepreneurs who long to touch, move, and inspire others through their work. And today, I am honored to have a featured guest, someone who's not only doing the work, but helping to shift the way we understand hair loss and hair growth. Please let me welcome Johanna Amarante. I got it right. Listen, Johanna is a certified holistic trichologist, holistic health practitioner, non-surgical replacement, hair replacement specialist, and a licensed cosmetology of 15 years. Girl, you got a lot of experience under your belt. You're doing the most, ain't you?
Working hard, baby.
Listen, thank you so much for being here, Johanna.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it so much.
Yes. Listen, so look, you're a cosmetologist.
Yes.
So tell me what was going on behind that chair that had you say, now I need to get into the hair loss game or the hair loss field per se.
It's so funny because I remember back then, I know this is going to sound funny, but I was like, I don't want to do the foo-foo hairstyles or nothing. I want to make an impact. And I remember looking in my cosmetology book and there was one chapter, 2 pages, and it talked about hair loss. Okay. And I was like, oh my God, like I want to know more about this. And you know, when you're starting in cosmetology, they don't really deep dive in that. Okay. And anytime I found it, I was diving into hair loss. And that is like my true passion, is to help people with hair loss.
I'm so glad you shared that because so I don't come from a cosmetology background, right? But obviously I've done hair, right? For locks. I'm a loctician. And so people just assume that you're a cosmetologist, you know about hair loss as well, right? They just assume that. So for a braider or a loctician that maybe don't have a cosmetology license, sometimes myself included felt like they wasn't qualified to dove into this space, but it really is equal playing field here.
Oh, yes.
If you're interested in this field,
really? 100%.
Wow. So you got into the hair loss, you dove in there. You sound like a curious mind, just like me.
Yes.
And so tell me, where was your frustration as you were learning about hair loss?
For me, it was a frustration because when people thought about hair, they saw what celebrities are doing. And in our reality, real life, there's so many women that are suffering from hair loss that are not going through cancer. So there was a place of emotional distress. People was embarrassed to be able to have these conversations. And I feel like, and which is why I named my business Fabulously Made, is to remind people that we were made fabulous. God gave us that gift. It's just that we now have to find the solution for what you're experiencing. And instead of like the added longer hair and doing all this extra stuff. And so that just became my passion, because these are people who can't even voice what they're feeling and the emotion, because it's not a safe space, because a lot of people are not educated on it.
I got it. So, I mean, when I was reading your bio, all this saying holistic everything, right? So, like, what was going on in your journey as a hair loss specialist, as a trichologist? What was going on in your journey where this holistic approach kind of shaped the way that you're doing business?
Yeah. So I did try some other things, and I just felt like they weren't true results. I got a lot of people complain that they went to their dermatologist, they got the steroid, they tried the minoxidil, they did all these things, and they weren't still getting the results. And we all learned that it comes from the inside. And that was the major piece that was missing. But then not only that, here we are putting additional chemicals and stuff, and not to say don't work, it's not always the only option available. And we're starting to learn things of chemicals and things like that can affect us more than do what we're looking for.
I'm glad you're saying that, because I mean, that's the going theme of obviously what we're going to be speaking about at the summit, is really changing the mind shift of practitioners and potential clients, that it is about the internal health that's going to make the massive transformative difference for them. And I'm excited you're going to be speaking at the summit.
I am excited too, girl.
I'm so glad you said yes, right?
Yes, it was like a no-brainer. I love everything you're doing. I enjoy it. I love seeing you and how you're building everything. Is beautiful to watch.
Thank you. So your topic is going to be about the consultation, right? The new era consultation with scan, assess, and restore. Can you give us like a little sneak peek of what that's all about?
Yeah. So scan, assess, restore. I look at it as it starts with the data. The scan is where bioscan comes, and it gives us like insight of what's happening beneath the surface, which gives us real data. Listen, numbers don't lie. When they see it in black and white, I can convince someone that they're seem to be better and everything. But when you have true numbers, that changed the game. Then it comes to like the assess, everything that's the scalp, hair pattern, internal stressor, history. From there, we start creating like more of that realistic plan. And then restoring is not just product, it's building a plan of consistency, time, supporting the body, but then protecting the hair. So to me, and anybody who knows me, structure is big for me, and not being random. Like I can't do the random stuff. So that's how I treat it.
So tell the audience, for those that don't know what the bioscan is, can we get a sense of what that is?
So bioscan is like a biofrequency. It's a little device that goes on the finger. So think of it like kind of like a lie detector, but it scans throughout the whole body system and tells us what is not functioning in an optimal level. And that's the most important part, because there are times that people do go to their doctors and they tell them that they're okay. Our hair is our lie detector. It lets us know that something is happening. And that's where the bioscan kind of picks up and gives us a story, because we can't do pieces by pieces. We need to see the full story, so then that we can really assess things and be able to give a realistic goal.
I love that. I love the fact that you like structure, because that's my thing as well. You can't be doing this stuff all willy-nilly, right?
Yeah, no. Not at all. Because listen, client can read into, I call it the BS, they know, they experienced it. They've done, God, Google, AI, everything's there. So they're doing their research.
Oh, they're doing the research. They verify what you're saying now. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So before the bioscan, because obviously technology is shifting everything, right? So before you were introduced with the bioscan, what were you doing to get a sense of what was going on with the person's body?
So actually, I just like everyone else, I started with like just looking at the scalp. That's what we originally was trained with, right? So just looking at the scalp, and then I started to realize, in all honesty, I wasn't getting the results I was looking for. There was that missing piece. And look, the most result I got from topical was like if they had like a fungal infection or something, or a little bit of dermatitis, something like that. But true hair restoration was a game changer when I started thinking about the internal health. And that switched up everything for me, because it gives me a full picture and story, and I can speak to them on what they're experiencing. And so that changed it, because now we're not guessing. We're not putting a Band-Aid and a cover up. We're trying to find the root cause. And that changed everything for me.
I love that. Johanna, you juicy, girl. You juicy. We're gonna be right back. For those of you guys who are watching, and look, this is just a little glimpse of what Johanna gonna be sharing at the summit. For those of you who are interested, let me share a video of what more you can look forward to at the summit. We'll be right back. I'm Dana Wilson, CEO and Director of Haircares, Inc., and I'm inviting you to Piecing Hair Growth Together, expanding hair care with hair loss solutions. Hair loss is more than a cosmetic issue. It's a growing concern for clients everywhere. As a hair care professional, we have the opportunity to do more than just style. We can provide real solutions. The key is understanding scalp health, hair growth, and holistic with a W solutions, and that's exactly what you'll gain.
Healthy hair begins within, so it is important that we take a holistic approach to healthy hair and healthy hair growth, meaning we focus on the body and not just the hair. Hair products are not enough. It is so important that we focus on scalp care and body wellness. Join us for Piecing Hair Growth Together, expanding hair care with hair loss solutions.
You'll leave with expert insights, a roadmap to expand your services, and practical solutions that you can implement into your business immediately. Secure your spot at www.haircaresinc.com, and remember, every strand counts. All right, Johanna, I was thinking you're so passionate about what you're doing. I mean, I can feel it through the screen, right? I mean, it's like oozing off of you. How do you balance your technical skills, your expertise, your education with the compassion in serving your clients?
Yeah, so technology, it kind of helps us remove the guessing work of things, right? So that changes things, and incorporating the bioscan, which is the technical part. But people like to see visual. They like to see things that are measurable. Those are things that build trust faster, and you can be compassionate and everything, but it's having that balance and structure in place for them, and not being scared of technology, because it's not going anywhere. We got to learn how to use it and use it the right way. And to me, it kind of solidifies, stamps things for me. It takes people, they know, like, in our reality, they're looking for this answer. They're wanting this information. So the technology is one of those things that you just bring into it, learn how to use it the right way, and then talk their language. Talk to them about what's going on.
I like that, because the data will have you kind of separate that emotional piece a little bit, right? By saying, okay, these are the facts. This is where we are now, and this is where we're trying to go, right? So even though there is the emotional piece there, but we got data to support while we're doing this particular approach, right?
Correct.
And so hopefully that bring it all in, because we can get caught up in the emotions of our clients. I do. But the data does. You too, right? Right.
Maybe I cry with them and everything.
all the things. But the data, like you said, the data don't lie, right? So if you bring it on in, okay, here's where we are, and this is where we're trying to go. I love that.
Right.
I love that. So obviously you're coming to the summit and you're presenting. Who should be looking forward to hearing from you at this summit, my lady? Who is that ideal person that should be coming to this summit?
Listen, any professional who's working with hair loss, that's my number one. So if you're tired of like guessing, struggling, looking for that client's truth, this is where, again, the bioscan and structured consultation can change and work and give you the results you're looking for. Because usually what changes your consultation or the experience of them restoring their hair is that consultation. It kind of sets the tone. Mm-hmm. So anybody who is looking to transition or is working with hair loss can benefit from your summit, my speech that I'm going to give for them. I think just overall, anybody who loves hair loss, who wants to be able to help people.
Mm-hmm. So even for the practitioner or hair care professional who observed hair loss, but haven't even scratched the surface of trying to work with people with hair loss, just seen it, right? Like, is it for that person? Is it for that person?
Yeah. And it's almost the same thing we talked about data. Like, you can learn this information and it may not be for you, but you know who to send it to. I trust this person, and if this person can really help you. It doesn't mean everybody has to do everything, but you need to know who to send them to. And that's important as well. So stylists, anybody who's touching hair should be able to get help.
So how has this changed your confidence as a cosmetologist?
I actually can find the answer, not the guessing. It takes so much pride too, because I even know for myself, when I'm dealing with my family and stuff and things that they're going through, it's almost like a weight off their shoulders. So seeing that, I put in a lot of time in my education and learning more and being able to deliver that, because even within our culture, we're not fully informed, and to be the one to be able to provide that is so amazing. And then seeing the change is like the cherry on top. It's like the best thing ever.
I love that. So our show, I have one more question for you, Johanna.
Yeah.
My show is called Every Strand Counts. That's my theme. That is my theme of
life.
That's right. Really. How does that, if it does, align with your mission?
It aligns completely, because like you said, every strand reflects what's happening eternally and externally. It's not just the hair, it's a signal. So bioscan helps understand that connection. And my mission is to help clients understand that, respect the process, and take care of what's behind it, and not just what we see. Sometimes we get focused on what we see and everything else is forgotten. And at this point, where every strand counts, we got to go within.
Yes, we do. We do. Absolutely. I love that. So listen, where are you located? Because I didn't tell the people where you were located. My goodness.
Yeah.
Where are you located?
I'm located in Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
South.
And so if somebody wanted to get in contact with you, get connected with you, how should they do that?
They can either call or text me, 813-444-3229, or they can go on my website. They can find me on all social media platforms. So they'll find me, hopefully.
I put your website up there, Fabulously Made Salon. Listen, y'all, if you want to get some help and you're in the Tampa area, look, Johanna is your girl. And you can see the passion is just exuding across the screen here. Well, listen, my lady, I thank you for your time. I'm so looking forward to you coming. I'm glad the world got to just see a glimpse of what you're going to be sharing at the summit. And I'll see you soon, my lady.
I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
All right. Listen, I hope you guys enjoy partaking in this conversation with me and Johanna. Like, again, she's going to be at the summit. I'm excited to have her there. I will continue this series where you guys get a glimpse of what you're going to get at the summit. We are really committed to piecing hair growth together. That's what we're doing. We're piecing it together so that you can see the full picture of the things that has to be considered for yourself when trying to grow your hair back. Okay. And so It's all about where beauty meets biology and education meets real world application. So if you enjoyed this conversation or it resonates with you, please sign up to come to the summit. Day 1 is going to be about all hair care professionals for education. Day 2 is going to be about the client. So you'll have the opportunity, if you're experiencing hair loss, to come and get your scalp assessed, and so that we can give you, share some information with you that will help you moving forward. But until then, listen, I'll see you soon. Every strand counts. Bye-bye.